Here's a Reekin Havoc power play.
The Havoc got back on the winning track last Thursday with a 1-0 home victory over Quad City. Connor Galloway accounted for the only goal, a second-period shot at 18:56, assisted by Gio Procopio and Cole Reginato. Huntsville had the edge in shots on goal, 25-20, and was assessed 11 penalty minutes to the Storm's 7. Brian Wilson got the W and was also the first star of the game. Galloway and Connor Fries were stars 2 and 3. Another home shutout came on Friday, this time 2-0 against Evansville. Ben Schultheis found the net first at 19:24 of the opening period with a hand from Craig McCabe and Gio. Frank Trezera notched his first goal at 15:38 of the second period with help from Ashton Paul and Kevin Weaver Vitale. Wilson again got the win and was the first star of the game. Schultheis and Trezera were the second and third. The Havoc had 30 shots on goal to the Thunderbolts' 28, with 13 penalty minutes to the visitors' 9. The Havoc went to Pensacola and came back with a 5-1 victory. Galloway, Trezera, and Fries teamed up for the first goal at 16:16 of the opening frame. Nathan Burke and Lincoln Aaron got together for another one at 17:46. After a scoreless second period, the red lights started flashing again as Reginato netted a goal at 6:01 of the third with Ethan Lindsay in on the action. Pensacola was able to erase their goose egg at 14:17, but Gio, Galloway, and Fries answered at 17:30. Reggie scored a solo empty net goal at 18:05 to put a fork in it. Penalty minutes went toward Huntsville, 15-11, with the good guys attempting 29 shots to the home team's 38, 37 of which Wilson rejected. Reginato, Galloway, and Burke were the three stars of the game.
Time now for the Huntsville Havoc Pick of the Pack, a weekly spotlight.
Head coach Stuart Steffen.
Matt Allen, number 20, back for his second season here. He's off to a really good start this year for us. He's been a guy we can rely on kind of in all situations. He's been on the power play, penalty kill. He's been really good on face-offs. Came in last year as a rookie, had some ups and downs last year, but I think this year has found a lot more consistency in his game. So Matty's been really good for us. He wanted to take on more of a physical role this year too, and I think he's done a good job of that. He's been a lot more physical, laying the body, getting in on the forecheck. And he's just a guy that's got a high motor. He's just going to keep working all the time, no matter what the score of the game is. So, I think that's a huge part of it, and I think it's a good leadership quality too. Again, just kind of playing no matter what the score is, and obviously the points are coming for him as well. And I think that's just mostly because he's working hard. So, yeah, Matty's been off to a good start here. Just got to keep him going.
The Reekin Havoc podcast will be right back.
If you'd like to find a way to a healthier, more flexible you, look no further than Stretch Zone, practitioner-assisted stretching to help you achieve your wellness goals. The Stretch Zone method will help you gently and gradually increase your active range of motion with an approach tailored specifically to your needs. From basic back stretching exercises to sciatic nerve stretches, give them a try with a free 30-minute session. Stretch Zone, locations in Athens, Madison, Huntsville, Decatur, and Rogersville. Visit them on Facebook or online at stretchzone.com.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
My name is Joel, and I came to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in December of 1987 to be treated for osteosarcoma, which is bone cancer. We didn't know anything about St. Jude. We didn't know what they meant, or that, when we got here, what we would do, how it would be taken care of. And when we arrived, we found out that my family wasn't going to have to pay for any of my treatment, not for my medicine, not for travel, not for housing, not for food. St. Jude was going to cover all that. St. Jude supported me in every way, from, taking that financial burden off my parents to making sure that all of my family was included in this time. St. Jude literally means everything to me. I get to go home to my family tonight. I get to cook dinner for them. That's what you're giving. You are giving us everything by supporting St. Jude. So thank you so much.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
For those returning from military service, the transition back to civilian life isn't always easy. Retired Marine Gunnery Sergeant Bill Cook talks about still serving veterans.
The mission of still serving veterans is to serve and honor veterans and their families by empowering them to build meaningful lives. And we do that through connecting to fulfilling careers, getting the benefits they deserve, or the services that they need. We have never charged anybody anything for our services. A group of business leaders in town felt there was a need to help the seriously wounded make that transition back into civilian life. Employment services, VA benefits, and connections to other community services. That's what we do. If you're a veteran and you need help, please get a hold of us. Go to that website, ssv.org, and you can find out pretty much anything you need to know about still serving veterans.
In Huntsville, call 256-883-7035.
Hey, this is Phil Daigle, and you're listening to the Reekin Havoc podcast.
Ryan Wilson was named the Warrior Hockey SPHL Player of the Week thanks to last weekend's performance. Willie is currently 10-4-3 with a 2.47 goals against average and a .914 save percentage, both ninth in the league. Austin Alger's 21 points, 9 goals, and 12 assists keep him at the top of the team stats, while league-wise, he's 4th in points, 5th in goals, and 6th in assists. Cole Reginato only added 2 more penalty minutes to his team and SP leading total 93 over the weekend. Tonight honors the 30th anniversary of the Channel Cats at the VBC. We invite you to go back into our archives to hear some past interviews with former Channel Cats players. Tomorrow night's action moves back down to Pensacola. Currently, the Havoc trail the first-place Ice Flyers by a point in the standings. The team comes back to Huntsville to end the year on Tuesday for a second meeting with Knoxville on Mickey and Friends Night. All Havoc tickets are digital and can be accessed through a mobile device. Go online to HuntsvilleHavoc.com and under the Tickets tab, click on Mobile Ticketing. Keep in mind, too, that the VBC is a cashless venue. Concession stands or bars will not accept cash, and Chuck-a-Puck purchase is only available online. Go to the Fan Zone tab at HuntsvilleHavoc.com and click on Auctions Powered by Dash. Be aware of the VBC's clear bag only policy for Havoc games. This includes no clutch purses, fanny packs, and diaper bags. Exceptions to the policy will be made for all medically necessary items after proper inspection. For more information, plus a list of prohibited items, go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com and under the Fan Zone tab, click Security. Remember, if you're a season ticket holder, doors will open at 5:30 p.m. and remain open until puck drop. You can enter through the doors in the hallway adjacent to the Havoc front office and VBC box office.
Download the official Huntsville Havoc app for your iOS or Android device or at HavocRewards.com and start winning and earning points today.
In June of 2005, our twin girls were delivered, Melissa and Ann Catherine, and they were born 14 weeks early.
Amy and Chris George talk about the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund.
They both weighed less than 2 pounds. Ann Catherine was 115 and Melissa was 1'9". Melissa lived for a couple of hours, but all of the medical technology in the world just could not have saved her, and she passed away while she was in the NICU. Chris realized pretty early that God had given us a platform that we could use to try to help people. So Chris and I started the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund at Huntsville Hospital.
To know that Melissa's name is living on, her legacy continues, and I think that was very important to Amy and I, is why the fund is named after her. Because for 7 weeks, Melissa fought so that Aunt Catherine would have a chance to live. And I think that we wouldn't be doing her name any justice if we didn't carry on, because we know we wanted to honor her and honor her legacy. And the community, Huntsville Havoc, the community in Huntsville itself, they've rallied around that. And it's been a wonderful support system for us. And I think for a lot of families, too, when they see total strangers that are giving.
We're online at HuntsvilleHospitalFoundation.org. Click on the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund, and you can give that way.
There's no donation that's too small, and every dollar is just as important as the next one. And if you're giving, then we understand you're giving because you care. And that's what's important, is that we've learned over the years that people give because they care.
And you can volunteer. If you're interested in that, you can click on the volunteer tab to fill out an application. We are grateful for any type of support because we know that once we pull those dollars together, we can do big things.
For more information on the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund, visit HuntsvilleHospitalFoundation.org.
For tickets, official Huntsville Havoc merchandise, and more, go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com. Visit our website at ReekinHavoc.com. Look for us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads. And listen, follow, and subscribe to the Reekin Havoc podcast on your favorite platform to keep up with the only weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Reekin Havoc podcast.